UFC 318, Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier 3 just ended last night, and it was a pretty alright card overall. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. I didn't do that well on picks, but you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Starting off, Carly Judice versus Nicole Cagliari. I picked Nicole Cagliari because I just thought Carly wasn't too experienced. Thinking back, Nicole isn't that experienced either, so I don't really know why I picked that. But you know, Carly Judice did her thing. She's a very good striker. You know, Nicole basically had nothing for her, and Carly just pieced her up on the feet for 3 rounds and then fucking finished her to a knee to the body. And yeah, Carly Judice has a future in this division. Usually, you know what I'm saying, when you see female fighters, it's kind of like, you know, you never know, because even if they look bad, they could still become champion, because like it's not that deep compared to like the men's divisions. But like Cardi Judice, every single one of her pro wins comes by finish. I did not know that. I should have looked into her stuff, but like when I recorded my prediction video, I just came back from training. I was tired as fuck, and yeah, bro, I should have paid more attention. But you know what I'm saying, she has a pretty decent record. That's probably why they got her into the UFC so early, because of like all her wins come by finish. She did lose to Gabriela Fernandez, but she beat Wayne Kong, and Wayne Kong is good. I don't know who this woman is, but yeah, Carly Judice looked nice. She potentially has a future in the company and in the division, I should say. And yeah, I picked her to lose. She won via TKO. Up next, Bruno Ferreira versus Jackson McVeigh. I picked Bruno Ferreira to win, and he did win. Made it look easy. I mean, if I'm remembering this correctly, I think Jackson McVeigh actually was doing quite well in the early parts of the round, but then he got taken down and submitted. So shit happens, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Up next, Ryan Spann versus Lucas Bursky. I picked Lucas Bursky to win because I just think Ryan Spann is kind of shit, which he is, but Lucas Bursky is just even shitter. You know what I'm saying? Also, why the fuck was Ryan Spann wearing SpongeBob SquarePants drawers? I don't know what that was all about, but yeah, Ryan Spann submitted him via guillotine choke. And yeah, Lucas Bursky's kind of ass cut him from the company. Up next, Jimmy Crute versus Marcin Prachnio. I picked Marcin Prachnio to win. Jimmy Crute ended up winning via submission. I don't know what to say, to be honest. Marcin Prachnio's ass. Up next, Islam Dulatov versus Adam Fugit. I picked Islam Dulatov to win. He won and he looked impressive. He impressed me. I didn't watch his Contender Series fight, but I thought people were like overrating him because he was kind of a model and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of going off of that, and that was the reason people were saying he was so good. But he actually is pretty good. He caught him with a left hook. Didn't even look like it landed super hard or super clean, but I mean, it did land clean, but it didn't look like it landed super hard. But he dropped him better, then he knocked him out with ground and pound strikes. And yeah, Islam Dulatov is legit. He's pretty good. 170. You know what I'm saying? A good prospect. Up next, Ateba Gutierrez versus Robert Valentin. I picked Ateba Gutierrez to win via KO, and he beat Robert Valentin via KO. Man, this kid has some fucking power in his hands, bro. He hits hard as shit, apparently, because Robert Valentin got hit with that, and it instantly was like, oh shit, I don't want to get hit with that shit again. And Ateba looked for, and he's one thing I'll say, he's very patient. That's what I like. He's super patient. Like he didn't. I've been saying that, like, you know what I'm saying, 185 has an Ngannou, but like it's not like Ngannou when Ngannou came up. If he even thought you were hurt, he's, you know what I'm saying, throwing a bunch of wild man shots. But like Ateba Gutierrez was like picking his shots, and he was being very patient, which I like to see from a young prospect. How old is he? I think he's young anyways. You never know with these Africans. He's 23. He's very young. A very young prospect, and like he's being smart with it. You know what I'm saying? He's not just rushing at him and throwing overhands and fucking left hooks. He's actually being calculated and picking his shots. So yeah, I was impressed by Ateba Gutierrez's performance against Robert Valentin. Up next, Nikolai Veretznikov versus Francisco Prado. I picked Nikolai Veretznikov and he won. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch this fight. I was trying to set up my fucking stream, and yeah, I missed the entire fight. I picked Veretznikov to win. He won. I didn't go back and watch it either because fuck him. Up next, we have Brendan Allen versus Marvin Vettori. Somehow this got fight of the night over Holloway versus what's his name, Poirier. But I don't know. I thought this was kind of a shit fight. It was just it was just Brendan Allen being a dumbass and Marvin Vettori being a dumbasser. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like Marvin Vettori had zero head movement, was getting outstruck, and Brendan Allen was. I don't know. I didn't see him. I wasn't impressed by either of these guys, to be honest. Vettori did look better than I thought he would. I thought Vettori was gonna get beat up and look shit, but he didn't look shit. He looked. I mean, he did look shit, but he didn't look as shit as I thought he was gonna look. You know, Brendan Allen is not a guy who I think highly of, so you know what I'm saying. I'm not that surprised that Marvin Vettori didn't look super bad, but still, like, I thought Allen was gonna walk through him, but you know what I'm saying. Vettori had his moments. I still don't think this should have won fight of the night. That's fucking crazy. Over Holloway versus Poirier, that's fucking dumb. Yeah, it was an alright fight. Not the best fight to watch, kind of just because both of them were making dumb decisions, but it is what it is. Up next, we had Vinicius Oliveira versus Kyler Phillips. What the fuck was Vinicius Oliveira doing? Has this guy always fought like this? Like the whole time I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, he's throwing shots from like all the way back here. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He beat up Kyler Phillips though. I think he dropped him. He dropped him bad. I think it was the second round, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, Vinicius Oliveira has good power and is fucking huge for the division. But I don't think he beats anyone in the top 15 or top 10, I should say. I don't know. The way he was fighting, I was just like, what the fuck is he? He's so wild and fucking weird, and he has his hands all the way down too. I was just like, what the fuck? He's like, it's like he's doing everything a coach would tell you not to do. That's the best way I can explain it. He was doing everything a coach would tell you not to do, but he still won. So, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations to him for, you know what I'm saying, win. But I don't think he beats these guys at 135 up the rankings, bro. Like, fighting like that, hell no. I don't think he beats the Kyler Phillips, who I don't really think highly of. I was calling him an NPC the entire time, but yeah, Vinicius Oliveira got a win, but yeah, I don't think this guy beats anyone better than a Kyler Phillips. Up next, Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. I picked Daniel Zellhuber to win, and he did not win. Michael Johnson beat him up for 3 rounds. Actually, yeah, Michael Johnson won the, I believe, first and second. I think that's what it was. And Zellhuber won the 3rd round, but Michael Johnson looked good. Daniel Zellhuber got dropped bad in the 2nd round, which is what lost him the fight. But even then, he really wasn't doing much. Like, he was throwing body kicks and head kicks, but literally every single one was blocked by Michael Johnson. And a lot of them, he wasn't even, like, really throwing to the head of the body. He was, like, throwing straight at Michael Johnson's arm. I don't know if he was, like, trying to break his arm or some shit, but it didn't work. Michael Johnson dropped him and got the win. So, yeah. I was really excited for Daniel Zellhuber. I think he's very good. He's a tough guy. He's very he has a exciting style, but like, you can't beat a 39-year-old Michael Johnson. You got to level up, bro. Like, he really does have to level up to if he's thinking about getting a title shot in the future. He is young, I believe. I think he's only like 26. Yeah, he's 26, so he has time, of course. But yeah, this needs to be a learning experience for him, and yeah, he needs to, you know, up his skill. And for Michael Johnson, I heard him yapping about, you know what I'm saying, going for a title run. Brother, calm down. You're not getting. Imagine if he does go for a fucking title run and fucking beats Ilya Topuria like an Islam Makhachev or some shit. That would be fucking crazy, but I don't see it happening at all. He's a guy with good power who's super fast, but you know what I'm saying, at 39 years old, he doesn't have a lot more fights in him. He beat a young prospect, but I think it was more of Zellhuber's inexperience than it was Michael Johnson, you know, turning back the clock. Up next, we had Patricio Pitbull versus Dan Ige. I picked Dan Ige to win, and he got absolutely dominated by Patricio Pitbull. It was absolutely embarrassing. I really don't know if this is just maybe Pitbull is not as shit as we thought, or is Ige just worse than we thought. To be honest, I can't really put my finger on it. One of those is true, and I don't know which. I think it's, I don't know, bro. Maybe fucking Pitbull just, you know what I'm saying, octagon jitters or some shit in his fight against Yair, or maybe Yair is just as good. I mean, just better than we thought, but I I don't know. He looked decent. Dan Ige looked ass. And yeah. Also, I swear to God, if they use this fight to fucking justify Yair getting a fucking title shot, which shouldn't fucking happen. I don't know what the fuck the UFC is gonna do with the 145 title, but it better not be fucking Yair getting that title shot, bro. If it is, it's fucking bullshit. Why am I talking about Yair? Fuck Yair. Patricio Pitbull looked good. And yeah, he won the fight. I thought he was gonna lose. I did fucking horrible on picks. Yeah, bro. I fucking did terrible on picks. Up next, Daniel Rodriguez versus Kevin Holland. I picked Kevin Holland to win, which pisses me off because I never pick Kevin Holland to win fights. But when I fucking pick him to win, he fucking loses. So yeah, Daniel Rodriguez dropped Kevin Holland in the second round, which the commentary was saying it was the first time Kevin Holland got dropped. I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure I've seen Kevin Holland be dropped before, right? I don't know who dropped, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Kevin Holland be knocked down before. But I guess it was his first time being knocked down. Daniel Rodriguez looked all right. He got really tired, though, like late second round and early third round, but he still managed to get out the decision. And yeah, Kevin Holland he's an entertaining guy. I'll give that to him. But like, when a guy keeps telling you he doesn't care and he's not trying, I'm never picking Kevin Holland to win a fight ever again. Like, I don't care if he's fighting some fucking guy making his debut. I'm not picking him to. He doesn't care. Why would I pick him to win a fight? So yeah, good shit, D-Rod. You know what I'm saying? Went from getting KO'd by a vegan to this. So you know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to his future in the company. Up next, Paulo Costa versus Roman Kopylov. Another fight that I got wrong. I picked Kopylov, and Bohachinia pulled it off. I don't fucking know what's going on today, bro. Everybody that I thought was shit is apparently no longer shit. Paulo Costa turned back the clock and basically just beat up Roman Kopylov for 3 rounds straight. Like, that's basically what happened. Costa looked really good, and yeah, that's all I can really say about it. Costa looked good. Kopylov did not. Costa was landing shots. He wobbled Kopylov in moments, but didn't have him super badly hurt. I don't really remember much from this fucking fight, to be honest. It wasn't a bad fight. It was just I was so pissed off of how bad I was doing on picks that I wasn't paying attention to it as much as I should have been. But yeah, good win for Paulo Costa. They're probably gonna give him a title shot if he wins another fight for some fucking reason. They love this dude. I don't really get it. He's a funny guy, but you know what I'm saying? This is his first win against somebody who's even in the company right now. So I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good win by Costa. Up next, we have Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. I picked Max Holloway to win 5-0. He won 4-1. Max Holloway looked fucking amazing in this fight. Like I said he would. And also Dustin looked good. Max in the first round dropped Dustin bad. And I was so shocked. Usually when Max drops guys, like when he did Gaethje, when he did Cater, and when he did Chang Song John, it's like at the end of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like after like 4 or 5 rounds, you know what I'm saying? That's when he drops them after, you know what I'm saying, already damaged him up. But when he dropped Dustin in the first one, I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know Max. It's like Max traded parts of his chin to gain more power, because like now he's getting dropped in almost every fight, but like he's knocking guys down, he's hitting fucking hard. So yeah, Max looked good in the first round. He beat him up, and then in the second round, I think, was it the second round or the third round? Second round or third round, Dustin dropped him and won himself that. It was the second round. Yeah, it was the second round. Second round, Dustin Poirier dropped Max Holloway and basically got his get back. And third, fourth round, and fifth round, Max just did his thing, piecing up Dustin, wobbling him in moments. But yeah, it was a fun fight. It should have gotten fight of the night over Vettori and Allen, but it didn't. And yeah, this was an alright card. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just kind of, you know, a little biased after 317 being a fucking amazing card, but it was just, I think a lot of the prelims were alright. It was like, I mean, the early prelims was alright. It was like the prelims all the way up to like the co-main that was kind of just meh. Rodriguez and Holland was good, but like the rest was kind of meh. And the main event was really good. Dustin Poirier retired. You know what I'm saying? Amazing career this man has had. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro. Max did his thing. Dustin looked alright. And yeah, that was it. It was a pretty good card. Not the best, not the worst. Kind of just mid, but not mid in like a bad way, but like mid in like, you know what I'm saying? Not bad, not good. And yeah, that's all I really got. UFC 318, good card. See you guys next week.